Iron 2 ions form a magenta-colored solution with ferrozine that yields a maximum absorbance at 562 nanometers. This reaction is used to quantitatively analyze iron 2 in solution using a spectrophotometer. The complex is stable between pH 4 and 10 approximately. This method is applicable in ranges of concentrations between 0.01 and 3 ppm or between 2 and 10 ppm. Use acid wash volumetric flasks for preparation of all the solutions and follow the technique showed in the video Preparation of Standard Solutions. Prepare the calibration immediately before running the analysis as iron 2 oxidizes with air. Keep standards in closed bottles in the dark prior to adding the reagents. Please bear in mind that you need to adjust the metrics to match your samples, for example, ionic strength or acid concentration. However, pH of the sample must be only slightly acid to not exceed the capacity of the buffer. Switch on the instrument 15 minutes before the measurements and set wavelength to 562 nanometers. This is to enable the bulbs in the spectrophotometer to warm up. Prepare the spectrophotometric cuvettes. Always hold them from the opaque sides. Cuvettes must be inserted in the same orientation all the time. There is a small arrow at the top to help ensure they are used the same way round. Add 1 ml of blank solution to a spectrophotometric cuvette. Repeat the same operation with the standards and samples. Add 100 microliters of ferrozine solution to all cuvettes, including the blank standards and samples. Add 50 microliters of buffer to each cuvette and wait for 5 minutes for color to develop in fully. Put the blank into the spectrophotometer and push the 0 key. Measure the standards and samples in the same manner and record their absorbance values. Measure as soon as possible to avoid degradation of the color complex. If the absorbance of your samples is too intense for the spectrophotometer to measure, Dilute the solution and repeat the analysis. Remember that absorbance values above 2 are meaningless. Plot absorbance against iron 2 concentration. Use the graph to find the concentration of iron 2 as ppm iron in the samples, or alternatively use analog output of your results if your spectrophotometer has that option.